Alrighty, welcome back, ladies and germs, and everything in between, to Trouble in Providence. I believe this is our third session now. Where we left off, you three were at Montgomery Coal Enterprise headquarters. You received some information, you received some contact, and you plan to return soon to investigate Jason's office. But for now, you are returning to Spades Investigations. It does appear that the building is unlocked and the lights are on inside when you arrive.
Ike goes storming in. She's heading in first. She goes in and she's just like, Mr. Not Detective!
You do not immediately see Mr. Not Detective. You do see that the television has been taken apart, though.
Marcy wanders over to the television.
What does Marcy do to the poor television?
How taken apart is it?
It's pretty taken apart. Like its guts are showing and everything. It's not a pretty sight.
She's going to take one very small piece.
Okay.
Like a
Marking
little
that down.
part. Like,
Gotcha.
not like a screw or something that could be easily replaced. No, like something small but specific. That he will be looking for everywhere.
Aiko
You should
looks
take
at her.
that.
Should take what?
You should take the power button.
She takes the power button.
Okay, marking it down, Marcy now has the power button to Liam's television.
Aiko just looks at her like, you're gonna give this poor man a hernia.
That's the idea.
Jesus.
She's giving her this shit-eating grin.
Well, if he wanted to stop it from happening, he would have come out when I called his name. Mr. Spade! Girly!
It is only a few minutes later that he does come out of his office, and he looks slightly shaken, but sorry. He enters. He's in a rush because he's hearing his name being called. And he's like, what is it? Oh, you're back.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, take a seat and we can talk about what you've learned.
Yeah, you're not gonna fucking believe this. And she goes and has a seat on the nearest, on like the couch or something?
Yes, they're still the couches.
Yeah, she's sitting on one edge of the couch. One end.
I assume Angel is also in the room.
Yeah, she's there. She's just kind of standing, though. They got his attention. Marcy stole her thing. She doesn't need to do anything.
Okay. Well, if y'all are all comfortable, Liam takes a seat, crosses his legs like a fucking press, opens up his coat, pulls out his little notepad, clicks his pen. He's ready.
So, Angel tried to break into Jason's office.
Did she succeed?
No. And she did so.
I'm sorry. He looks somewhat disappointed. He's like, oh.
No, the problem is that we had just gotten permission to, in like a day, go into the office. With like actual permission, we wouldn't have to break the law to do it. She was just, fucking impatient.
Yeah, and you were trying to fuck the new CEO, so,
I was not trying to fuck anyone. I was being nice.
Mm-hmm. Well, we would have gotten it open if you hadn't walked in at that very second. Marcy was more than ready to kick it open.
No, you wouldn't. There were cameras. You want all of Montgomery Coal Enterprises to not let us back in when we need to get more information about the crime we're trying to solve, bitch?
If I never have to set foot in that goddamn place again, I will die a happy woman.
Die then!
Ladies, please. Enough of this. You're both grown women. Act like it. This is a very serious matter. There isn't time for this kind of drama.
It's not about the drama. I thought you would have more concern about the willingness to break the law, even though the easier solution was already handled.
I certainly have my concerns. Miss Psycho was right. If you already have permission, there was no need to make a scene, breaking in, and, God, kicking the door open. Do none of you know how to pick a lock?
I do,
No.
but I wouldn't have done it.
No.
Well,
Don't know how to pick a lock, but you can kick a lock.
there
Yeah.
will be no kicking of locks.
Hmm.
Not while there's cameras around.
Yeah, literally. Like, honestly, I'm not even mad that you wanted to break in. It's just that, like, it was already solved. And also, again, cameras. You would have completely jeopardized everything.
Angel just sighs and kind of waves her hand around because she doesn't want to talk about it anymore.
Marcy just kind of shrugs and rolls her eyes.
I hope that this isn't going to present itself as an issue. You three are a team. You need to act as such.
I mean, I want to be a team. I'm just calling out stupidity when I see it.
That's harsher than necessary, but I appreciate the sensibility.
You're right, it is a little harsh. I'm just annoyed.
So did we get lectured enough, or can we move on to the actual stuff we found out now?
Oh, right, yeah,
Yes,
we have, like, notes
please.
and shit.
Do share.
Well, there's a few things that are interesting. One of which is something about insurance. Something about Jason canceling his insurance like right before he died and not, clearing that up before he died, which is like really weird for him according to people who know him.
And that's where Angel speaks up and she's like, yeah, that, sorry. And she goes, yeah, that's really unlike him. He liked to get everything done as soon as he could, snap his fingers, and it's all done. So the fact that he didn't have life insurance before he died is really super weird. A little fishy.
It was medical
But-
insurance.
Yeah, medical. Thank you. But luckily, the really cute clown guy at the front desk said that he would give me a call because we're going to gossip about it later. So I'll have more information on that over the weekend.
Liam is like, clown guy. Do you mean the secretary?
Yeah, he's this cute little guy. He was talking about, all sorts of stuff. He seems a little shy. I think he's new there, but whatever.
He's hardly new, and I trust him as far as I can throw him.
Well, he seemed to know you.
Well, anything else?
Yeah. Apparently Jason was sending out letters before he died, something like that.
Letters.
Yeah, we were gonna ask the new CEO about it, but Angel pulled me out of the room and I guess Aiko forgot.
Well, fuck, sorry, it wasn't something that came up.
Yeah, too busy flirting, huh?
What? I was having a modicum of humanity about the guy who was literally in grieving, but
And then invite him over to your house, right?
whatever. Okay, look, there's more too, also. we have to mention, what was it? Oh yeah, the guy that Jason would bring around. He's like a prime suspect material.
Yeah, apparently we're supposed to meet meet somebody about that, if I remember.
Yeah, over at Sequin. I've been there a couple times. You gotta be all fancy, but like, it's really nice.
Oh,
Hmm.
that's easy for me. If anybody needs any dresses, I have some at home.
Oh, I will look into this mystery man, and I expect you to do the same. As for you, Miss Aiko, I trust that you may have found an inn with young Mr. O'Connor.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we're going on a date on Saturday. I'll tell you all about it if you want to hear.
He doesn't, but he's just like, I would appreciate any intel you would have to offer.
Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be asking too many intel questions. It's gonna be us time.
I think I need to remind you this is serious.
I know it's serious, but what else is serious is not giving him the impression that I'm doing this to use him. That would be really shitty of me.
Then I trust that you won't give him that impression.
One can hope.
Well, I suppose we'll regroup tomorrow. For tonight, Miss Angel, you'll have these other two settled for the dress code, yes?
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh, she doesn't have to
And
settle me. I have my own dresses.
yeah, but are they fancy or are they just kind of cutesy? Because I have some really nice pink ones at home that I think would actually fit you really well. If you'll forgive me for the whole kicking in the door thing that didn't happen, I'll let you come over and try some on if you want. I could paint your nails too. Oh my god. I have this pretty cute little nail polish that would go great with a dress that I have.
She looks contemplative, but she just kind of sighs, like, I do have dresses that they've let me in with at Sequin before, but I always like new things. So, if you're willing to bury the hatchet, then I should be the bigger person and also do so. I've given you enough shit.
I'm willing to bury the hatchet if you let me paint your nails too.
I'll let you paint my nails. I do like getting my nails painted.
I'm gonna make them look so nice for your little date with Jared.
Oh, you want to help with that?
Oh, of course. I know I keep teasing you about it, but young love is so nice. You look so hopeful.
She does perk up like, yeah. She's like, yeah, and I do want to. Oh, I want to. And she like puts her little face in her hands and wiggles.
If you want to leave a good impression on a guy, you know.
I do know. Okay.
And then Angel
All
looks
right.
over at Mercy and she's like, I don't know if you would be comfortable in a dress exactly, but
Yeah,
I
no.
do have a really, really nice suit at home. If you promise not to rip it, I can bring it in for you.
Suit, huh?
Yeah, pants, a nice little bow tie. You just don't seem like the dress kind of gal, but I think it would look nice on you. It's got a little splash of red for the tie, but I think you would look good on you.
Hmm. I'll give it a. I don't mind giving it a try.
Seems more up your alley than a skirt.
Definitely. I want to note that while these people, while Aiko and Angel have been like gushing about getting all fancied up, Marcy has been looking like very uncomfortable.
Liam is just
But she's definitely perking up when she finds out she won't have to wear a dress.
great. All right. Liam finally like snaps out of whatever like stupor he was in, ignoring all of the stress talk. Just claps his hands together like, right. Sounds like a plan. I trust that you'll come back with everything that you've learned tomorrow. Oh,
Yeah.
and Miss Angel,
Yes.
Get in contact with that secretary. Find out what you can about the virus.
Of course, I'm waiting for him to call me first. I left my number for him at the front desk, so here's hoping.
Well, if he doesn't, don't hesitate to make the first move. In a sense.
Of course. Would I let you down? I was willing to bust open a door for you, Mr. Liam.
You were willing to have me bust open a door.
You're
Details.
willing to get yourselves caught.
Exactly.
You're dismissed.
Oh, actually, I had a question for you.
Go away.
Well, if you're not busy, you know, I know this really cool boba place, and like you seem super stressed out. Like you seem like you could use like a little like I don't know, like a little cafe time, like a little girly time, you know?
Girly time. You think I could use girly time?
Yeah.
You know, I gotta agree with her on this one.
He looks very thoughtful, and he just kind of shrugs, and he's like, all right. I suppose I could use some girly time.
OMG, great. So when are you free? Because there's this really, really cute little cafe, and they have the best pastries, and I gotta show you.
He like flips through his notebook a few pages, and he's like mumbling to himself. He's like, no. Let's play it by ear.
Okay, but it should be soon, because you really do seem stressed.
Me, stressed. Not at all.
You are, and that stress is gonna get worse pretty soon.
With you here, I don't doubt it.
Actually, speaking of stress, you look really nervous, especially when you were walking out of your office. Is there something we need to know about, or is it like another client and it's all hush hush?
It's another client.
Oh.
Is he telling the truth? This isn't D&D. I can't just roll to check that.
I mean, you could roll. You could roll connect. Or perceive.
Could I also roll perceive?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure. Go for it.
For rolling. Okay, how the fuck do I roll? I keep forgetting how to use this bot.
It's a D6, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Alright, rolling perceive. Hey!
No, he doesn't seem to be lying.
Alright.
Why, God?
You gotta click
Why?
the thing.
Select the command.
Oh my God, I hate it. I hate this fucking.
He doesn't really seem to be lying.
Aiko doesn't really give a shit. She's not gonna roll.
Okay.
She's gonna hop to her feet and she's gonna be like, well, I'll see you around then. Tomorrow, and it'll be great, and we'll all look super nice. Even, we'll all just look awesome. And, gosh, it's exciting. Have you gals been to Sequin before?
If I have, I may not remember. And you can take that however you want.
Ah.
You think I'd even heard of Sequin before today?
Fair enough. Well, I guess we better go and get dolled up. Bye. And she's like waving at Liam.
Take care, be safe. Don't go kicking down doors. Please.
You're no fun. Then
Marcy-
Angel leaves.
Marcy's like, I make no promises over her shoulder as she's walking out.
We'll only kick down a door if there's no witnesses. And then she leaves.
That makes
Okay.
me laugh.
So do y'all actually like want to go through like the motions of like finding the dresses, because you'll probably be going to sequin the next day. Like y'all can do it if you want. Like if you want to have the fun of like dresses and makeovers and drama, or we could just skip ahead.
Oh,
I could
if
go
Dell
ahead.
wants to, I'm down for it.
I'd be down for it, but we shouldn't make it a huge scene, if only because Marcy's probably not involved. Marcy was just gonna have the suit brought to her, and I don't want Marcy to be, like, kicked out of the game for a long time.
Angel will gladly let Marcy come over and try on suits, though.
They can all be there together while they're getting made up.
Okay, good. I wasn't sure if Marcy would want to come, but if that's the case, yeah, girly time.
Yeah, no. If Marcy wants
Um,
to come, if she shows even the slightest bit of interest, Angel will be like, "Oh yeah, you can come and try on the suit. I want to make sure it'll fit."
if I
Oh,
may
yeah.
interrupt, I will need to interrupt. So, y'all are going to sequin the next day. So, are you getting the dresses like this day or the next day?
Depends. What time are we meeting up the next day?
Yeah.
Um,
Evening thing?
I imagine it'll probably be like around noon-ish.
Clubbing at noon?
Well, we're not there to club, we're there to get info.
I mean, the club is open like 24 hours.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
We could do it tonight in game and then bring our clothes home to wear out the next day.
Yeah.
Then I'm pretty. No, actually, I'm going to say it. I'm going to talk first. Sorry. I will then probably just leave this scene to y'all for a little bit.
Okay.
And we'll probably try to like hurry it up a little bit. I'll give y'all a few minutes.
Gives you time to prep for sequin anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
So Aiko is, of course, following Angel and is like, so what shades of pink do you have? Because I can be a little picky, but I do love all pinks.
Well, luckily for you, I have all types of pinks. See, I had this one guy who was really into seeing me in pinks. It's not really a me color so much, I'm not so big on the pinks. I'm more like a cool colors kind of person.
Yeah, no,
But
you're a blue bitch. I say that lovingly.
and purple.
Purple too. Purple would fit you, yeah.
But yeah, he would buy me like all sorts of pink stuff, and it didn't last very long. But I have a whole bunch of pink stuff that he just gave to me that I am more than willing to let you try on and have.
OMG. Yay. I do need more, like, fancier stuff. Because you were kind of right on the money. I do have a lot of, like, very cute, frilly stuff. I actually got this cute, like, maid-style dress the other day. You know, like Lolita kind of fashion. Oh, it's so nice.
Oh, I've never been so into that myself. It's cute on others, but I'm a little too old for that kind of stuff. But don't worry, the pink stuff that I have isn't like old lady type of stuff, I promise. I was
mean,
young once too.
I don't think that you're ever too old for anything, like, except for some exceptions, you know? Like, I've seen a granny who was, like, super goth before, you know, and she rocked it. I say
And
live your
Angel's
truth.
gonna shrug and nod. Yeah. She looks over at Marcy, she's like, and what about you? What colors do you like? I know I said that I have a little red tie, but
Marcy just kind of shrugs. Red's about spot on.
Okay, okay. Well, I
It
don't have a
does.
whole lot of suits, but I should have something that'll fit you.
It does seem like a
That
you color,
yeah.
like red or orange, maybe a little brown. You know,
Hmm.
very
One of
warm, earthy tones.
yeah. I'm one of those people who never really knows what to say when you ask them what their favorite color is. I guess it's not something I think about much.
Eh, fair enough. I mean, I don't think about it much either, but I do know my favorite color.
Hmm. Pink.
Of course it's fucking pink, bitch. Yeah! And she's just like does a little like a gay little hand wave.
Cute.
I'll say that this is presumably talking that is happening while they're in the car to angels.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah. And when we get there, I'm assuming like what does Angel's house look like? I'm curious.
So, like, have you ever gone up to a house and it's like much bigger than you're expecting it to be,
Yeah.
and everything is clean and pristine and fancy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not exactly a mansion, but a really nice big house. Like outdoor, indoor pool type of shit. She's a
People.
rich bitch.
Aiko relates. She comes from a richer, like not super rich, but she comes from a more well-off family. So yeah, she'd be like, "Oh, OMG, it makes me think of my parents' house," which kind of sucks, but I always liked the house more than I liked the parents, you know?
Angel laughs at that and she's like, I wouldn't know that feeling. I lived in a 2-bedroom apartment.
Hmm.
Well, you're rich now.
Exactly. And she'll lead them inside, and like up past everything and up to her room. She's like, voila.
Can I
So
can I take a running start at your bed? It looks soft.
go right ahead.
She takes a running start and jumps onto the bed and goes, "Wee!"
And Angel thinks that's great. And then she like walks over to her closet and she like flings open the doors and it's a big walk-in closet and everything. Shoes, dresses, purses, everything a rich bitch wants.
She walks over and just flops on the bed, and that is enough to like boost Aiko up a little, like a mini trampoline.
Aiko just goes, "Ooh!"
Hmm.
Hi, Marcy.
Hi.
You know, we don't really know each other too well, but you're like really cool, I think.
You think?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't know you super well, but you're really big and strong and cool and intimidating. And like you don't really seem to give a shit what anyone thinks, and that's really, really epic for you.
Marcy like gets this little grin on her face. She's not used to compliments.
Aiko's gonna like, cause they're both on the bed now, so Aiko's gonna like lean kind of over, like she's sitting up on the bed now, but she's gonna lean over to where Marcy is like flopped on the bed, and it's just gonna be like, so you worked for Mr. Cole? Was it like heavy lifting stuff, presumably?
Yeah, more or less. Warehouse work.
What kind of job would you have if you could have your dream job?
Oof. Good question. Hmm. No.
I bet you'd make a hell of a boxer.
Fighter. I was gonna say some kind of fighter, like a boxer or something, would be fun. Or maybe
Yeah.
a bouncer at a club.
Ooh, hey, maybe you could drop a resume over at Sequin. I mean, I'm sure you still got your job with Montgomery Cole, but, I don't know, like, even if you'd have to wear a suit to man the door, I'm sure they could use someone. Plus, it means you could beat up fancy people a bunch if they were, like, being shitheads.
Oh, hell yeah.
Only thing better than beating someone up is beating up someone who's, like, a snot-nosed bitch.
Yeah. No, you get it.
Oh, I totally do. I know I have this, like, very cutesy, sweet persona, and I do like cutesy, sweet things, but I can cut a bitch. I even have a pocket knife.
Hmm. Didn't think a little cupcake like you would be the type to carry a pocket knife.
Ooh, cupcake! Yeah, no, totally. It's actually, like, baby pink, It's got little hearts on it. She pulls it out and, like, flips the blade out, and yeah, it is a bright pink handle little pocket knife.
Cute.
At
Yeah.
that very second, Angel's gonna walk back over with like, the like hooks with, oh son of a bitch.
Clothing hangers.
Thank you. The hangers and the plastic over the dresses and the outfits and everything. And she's gonna look at the knife and she's gonna go, "Ooh, don't get that near my dresses, please."
Oh, of course not. And she's gonna flip it closed and put it back in her pocket. Like, I am very responsible with my knives. Super responsible. So responsible, in fact, that I know how to do, like, very fancy little knife tricks and not fuck it up. Like, I'm so good with knives.
Well, that may be coming in handy.
Oh, yeah, if we get in a fight, don't even worry about it. I'll fuck someone up. I'm so good in a fight, you don't even know.
She's mental opinion of Aiko has been updated from cupcake to potentially murder cupcake.
I'm a bad bitch, you can't kill me.
Well, Angel's gonna lay the clothes on the bed, like in two different piles, one for Aiko and one for Marcy, and she's gonna be like, "All right, I think that these dresses and these suits should be able to fit you two. So if you want to go ahead, uh, and try them on, or like hold them up to yourself, I have a full body mirror right over there. It's got the lights on the side. If you just hit the little button, I also have a bathroom over there if you do want to change over to it, but you don't want to like get naked in front of us or anything like that, which is totally okay."
I'm not shy. And she's hopping to her feet and looking at the dresses. She's
Does it-
absolutely peeking.
Marcy just doesn't say anything, but she just kind of shrugs and goes about picking through the suits.
Yeah. Aiko is gonna look at the dresses and be like, oh my god, so many of these are so fucking cute. She's gonna pick a random one. Then she's gonna go over that mirror and be like, okay, I'm gonna change now. Sneak a peeky if you want. I don't really give a shit. And she's already taking her clothes off.
Angel will at least give her a little bit of privacy. Like, they're both girls, but, privacy a little bit. And she's going to turn to Marcy and be like, "So, what about you? So, we got the suits for you. And like I said, I have a few ties. Oh, no, I forgot to grab the ties. But that's okay. I can grab them once we find a suit that actually fits you, and I can find a perfect color to go with that. But I was wondering if you wanted to, like, do anything else to yourself. You don't have to, obviously. Like, I know. I get it.
She just
Big
gonna
tough woman. I respect it. I'm just curious.
do other stuff like what?
Well, I could do your hair up like nicely, like not really girly, nothing like, pretty and puffy and stuff like that, but maybe like tame it a little bit. I could also buff your nails, not paint them. It just makes them a little bit shiny. It also sharpens your nails a little bit, so if you ever have to, you know, hurt somebody, it really hurts.
Now that I can't say no to. But if you have like black nail polish, I wouldn't be opposed.
Black? I have black nail polish. I have nail polish in like every single color. Whenever you guys find the dresses, or whenever Aiko finds the dress, and whenever you find whatever suit you want, plus your tie, I will pull out the nail polish and you guys can pick from that.
Sounds good. She gives her like a thumbs up and goes back to trying to figure out which suit is the largest. Because that's the one she's going to start with.
Meanwhile, Aiko at the mirror has put one of the dresses on and is just like, oh my god, girlies! Ah! I look so fancy! It's probably a little tight on her, but not in like a bad way. Like she's looking at her tits in the mirror and being like, oh my god, my fucking tits!
Angel's gonna laugh at hearing that and look over at her and she's gonna be like, oh yeah, no, should have given you a heads up on that one, but hey, I don't think you're really gonna mind, are you?
Oh no, I do not mind at all. Look at how fucking good my rack looks. Hell yeah!
You know, it does look really nice on you. By the way, you guys are more than welcome to keep these clothes. I don't have time to wear all of these clothes. It's okay. So, if you ever wanted to take a little, like, spicy picture and send it to your hopefully new boyfriend ever, you're more than welcome to.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I totally should. Not yet, not immediately. I don't want to, like, scare him, but...
While these two are gossiping, Marcy, who also doesn't give many fucks about modesty, has found a suit and is changing into it. And when she takes off her shirt, they can see that she does have some pretty cool looking scars, if they are bothering to look.
Oh yeah, Aiko's gonna peek. She wants to see Marcy. She's just like, ooh. She's like, ooh, you got in some big ol' fights, huh?
Yep.
Hell yeah, you gotta tell stories about those sometime.
Maybe I will. Next time we go
Hey.
out for boba, maybe.
Angel gives a look over to Marcy and she's like, oh, girl, me too.
Really fit her when she puts it on. Maybe like it fits, but it's like a little tight across the shoulders or something, so it just makes her look really buff.
And Angel's just like, that's fine. As long as it fits and you think you'll be comfortable in it for like an hour or so, maybe, then we should be okay. Anyway, and so she walks away and she like grabs she opens up one of her drawers, she grabs a bunch of ties and she pulls them out and they're all like oranges and reds and blacks, of course, and then she hands them over to Marcy before she walks away again and goes to find the nail polish so she can get everybody's nails done.
Oh my god, we're gonna look so good. And she looks at Marcy like, we're gonna be the baddest bitches in that club.
I look killer.
Hell yes! Ah! And she's so excited.
Marcy is going to pick out a tie with red and black paisleys on it. Paisleys are my thing. I cannot give a character a tie and not have it have paisleys on it.
No, that's okay. Angel would have a little bit of everything. She's had a lot of boyfriends and girlfriends who have given her a lot of stuff, and she's gone out and bought her own shit. It's very likely that she's stolen these suits from
I was
exes.
gonna say headcanon that the giant suit came from one of her exes.
My brain's immediately like, oh my god, she has one of Jason's suits in her fucking back pocket, basically.
God.
Stole it from him.
Okay.
So, I was gonna say, do we need to start wrapping this up?
Yes. If
Okay.
y'all would like, I feel like that I mean, y'all have your dresses and your suits. That's probably
Yeah, dresses, suits, and we can just imagine that Angel that they Maybe they all sit around and while Angel's painting their nails, they learn, like, they just gossip and shit. So you don't
Yeah.
have to
I like
do
to
all that.
imagine the other two giving Marcy various bits of advice on how to act in a club.
Yeah.
Angel's just like, please, for the love of God, don't kill anybody as soon as you walk in the door.
Okay, I'll be sure to wait a minute or two first.
Okay.
Okay, so y'all get your dresses and you go home for the night. Angel, Tom does get in contact with you.
Oh my God.
Is there anything in particular that you ask him about? Y'all gossip, but do you ask him anything?
Well, if Jared knows about the letters, then Angel's probably not going to ask about that because they can always ask Jared later, right?
Wrong with getting information from two sources.
What Tom knows may not be the same as what Jared knows.
Yeah,
that's true.
especially if
Well, I
Tom
feel-
was, like, the secretary.
That's true. That's true. I mean, I feel like then she would probably ask him about like anything that he knows, like, period.
So, Tom tells you that he did not deliver them personally. He did deliver them to the post office, but that is something that struck him as odd because Jared is usually the one that handles all the quote unquote paperwork stuff. Something else that strikes you as odd is that the letters were posted to where, fuck, what's the word I'm looking for? The letters were to be posted at a different date than they were dropped off.
Basically, wait to send them.
Yes, they were to be delivered on a different day than when they were dropped off, but Tom claims that he does not remember what the date was.
Okay.
Mina got your number as well, and you two talk. And sometime during the night, she just seems to stop responding. And it can be assumed that she probably just went to bed.
Yeah, Angel would probably assume she just fell asleep or got busy or whatever.
Aiko. So Aiko got Jared's number. Does Aiko ask Jared anything?
She's gonna text him.
What does she?
She's gonna text him and just be like, "OMG, hey, it's so nice to have your number. You know, I hope you're doing well." And she's gonna just say, "Sorry to bug about this. I had a question I forgot to ask earlier, and it's really important. Jason sent out some letters a little bit before he passed. Do you know anything about them?"
Jared responds, and he is very confused because he never heard of any letters.
And she would just reply like, "Really? We heard about it from the secretary."
And Jared just responds that Jason never mentioned it to him.
She's just gonna put odd frowny face. "Well, we'll try to get answers about it. Don't you worry." And then a little smiley face in that one.
He is very, very grateful. He doesn't text with any smiling faces or like emotes, but he still comes across as very, very grateful.
She also texts him good night with a little heart emoji.
He just says good night back, but there is no punctuation on that.
It is okay. She assumes that's just how he texts.
I mean, he usually texts with punctuation.
Oh, she does take a little notice, like, OMG. What does it mean? But she goes to bed.
All right. So, the next day comes. Do y'all go to Spades Investigations, or do you just dress up and decide to meet straight at Sequin?
Good
I feel like
question.
Angel would want to dress up and immediately go to Sequin, but if everybody else is going to not there first, she'll just follow suit.
Nah, Aiko's gonna be ready to head to Sequin.
Sequin, yeah.
Alrighty. Well, you go to Sequin. It is on the western side of Providence. It's on the west side. Actually, I lied. I forgot what the fuck directions are. It's on the east side. Oops.
Say, Betsy.
It's on the east side of
Teleporting
Providence.
club.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a whole what's that one fucking show? There was a whole Twilight Zone episode about it. Um so you arrive at Club Sequin. It is posh. It is a big fucking building. Very big. And it looks expensive to get in. There are bouncers outside. And there isn't anything barring you from going inside. But you will have to go past the bouncers, and they will ask for ID.
Probably gonna wait for the other, wait to see the other two before she tries to get in. I'm assuming they're meeting up outside the club.
That makes sense.
Yeah, Aiko's gonna show up and be like, OMG, hi, bestie!
Marcy. Actually, who do you think gets there first?
I think it would be really funny if Angel arrived last because she was too busy getting herself ready that she forgot she actually had to go somewhere.
That would be really funny. Marcy is there second, then probably, because I'm imagining Aiko is probably the first one.
Yeah, Aiko's ready.
Surprisingly enough, her hair has been tamed. Marcy's
OMG,
hair.
hi, bestie, you look so handsome!
Thanks. Yeah, told a buddy of mine I was coming and he insisted on helping me with my hair.
Oh, that's so nice!
The right side that she keeps half shaved has been buzzed all neat and the rest of it has been brushed out and it's in like a ponytail behind her that's trying its best to be haphazard, but it still looks nice.
Well, I guess we just gotta wait for Miss Angel.
Yeah, where is she? Doesn't seem like the type to be late.
She's fashionably late. It's okay.
Bet my whole ass she got busy.
She shows up late, but she's like dressed to the nines, and she is like as dressed up as she can be, and she's just like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I got up nice and early, I took a nice little shower, I expected to be here on time, and then I got so busy with my hair that I forgot I needed to be here at a certain time. I'm so sorry.
I mean, it was worth it, girl. You look so slay.
No worries. It's not like we have an appointment.
And she looks at them both and she's like, oh my god, you guys look so nice too. Marcy, your hair? Ooh, I love that style on you. You should keep it that way.
We'll see. Thanks, though.
All right, besties. Should I go in first since they know me?
probably not a bad idea. I'll be right behind you.
Okie dokie, follow along. And she's gonna walk right up to the bouncers with her ID, hold it up like, hi.
They kind of just like nod her in, but they do stop the other two. They will need to see ID from them, and that's more of a policy thing, not, oh yeah, we think you're underage. They're just doing their jobs.
Well, Angel has hers because she's been to clubs before, so she would know. So she would hand that over to them easily.
Mercy also has hers and gives it over. Well, she more like flashes it. Holds
Yeah,
it up.
they just kind of like roll their eyes, let them on in. So you go inside, and it is ritzy. It's somewhat well lit. There's lots of like lights, a lot of themes of like reds and purples, just very hot colors. It all gives a very seductive vibe. But there is a small podium that you have to get through. And standing at that podium is a very, very thin man, but he's very sharply dressed in a very white and pink suit. He looks very cute. He has short-ish curly blonde hair, and he stops you. He stops you as you walk in.
Aiko's gonna see him and be like, oh my god, Paris! You don't get to speak. Aiko recognizes him.
He does recognize her, and he does give her like a very shy little wave. But he has to go through his whole like customer service spiel. Hang on. Welcome to Club Sequin. We're very honored to have you as our guests. Do you have a reservation?
Oh, we don't? We're here on some kind of business, actually. You know,
Oh,
if
I'm
I...
sorry. Sorry,
okay.
I'll let Aiko go ahead because he's definitely not going to speak over her.
She's just like, yeah, no, I'm so sorry. I have to ask, is Mr. Gallagher busy right now?
Oh, he's getting ready for his routine. Is something new?
We've kind of been asked on behalf of a detective, well, an investigative specialist to look into the death of one Jason Montgomery Cole. And your boss is not a suspect, but we do think he might have some information relevant to the case.
Oh, I can try to go get him.
I would appreciate that so much. You are such a doll. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. And he goes off. He goes off to the main area, and he goes off stage, and he comes back. And in tow is a very, very tall man. This man is built like a motherfucking model. Fluffy, like copper hair. He's wearing makeup. He has like a very cute short dress on, feather boa, very tall heels. And he approaches you. He's just maybe an inch or two shorter. But he is wearing heels, so he will be like half an inch taller.
Oh, I love that.
Okay. Fuck. Okay, just give me a sec. Okay. So he stands before you, and he puts his hands on his hips, and he's like, and what's all this then? Oof, that was butchered really bad.
You're so fine.
That was supposed to be an Irish accent. I promise I've been practicing. It's just difficult.
No, you are so fine. Listen, I never practice any of my accents when I do them. This is a fun make-believe game. Um, Aika's gonna look up at him and smile and wave like, "Hi, Mr. Gallagher. We've only met like once or twice. I'm so sorry to bother you, but we're
Oh,
here."
you! Oh, sure. Oh, you're Paris's little friend, aren't you? Oh, he's talked so highly of you.
She's giggling and she's like, "Oh my gosh, wait, really? Oh my goodness." She's like so happy.
Paris, are you giving her trouble? No, all I did was ask for a reservation. A reservation? No need.
Aika's smiling
Why,
all bright.
you three musketeers are welcome right in. How can Mr. Gallagher help you?
We well, we were asked on behalf of a investigative specialist to chase some leads regarding the death of one Jason Montgomery Cole, and some of those trails kind of led here. And not to you being a suspect, you are so far from a fucking suspect. Nobody thinks that of you. But there is some stuff relating to Jason being here that might give us more leads.
You said investigative specialist. Do you mean Mr. Spade?
Yes, it's him.
Oh, don't tell me. Is he too shy to ask for my help again? He rewarded me so well for my efforts last time.
Oh? And she's raising a brow?
Angel's taking a mental note of that one.
Gentlemen, don't kiss and tell, darling.
I understand, even though it is very juicy. Alright, I guess so. Alternatively, he seemed like he was a little held up with another end of the case, or a different case, maybe? We've kind of been his, errand girls for this one.
So three musketeers is right. Well, I won't stop you in that case. The only thing I ask, don't harass my staff and don't harass my patrons.
Oh, of
You're
course
free to
not.
ask around as much as you'd like.
Yeah, actually, could we start with asking you a question?
I wish you could, darling, but I'm running a little low on time. After the routine, yes?
Absolutely. Oh, you're gonna knock 'em dead. You always do.
Thank you, darling. And he is going to lean right down and just grab her little face in his hands and give her a big kiss on the forehead.
She's like, she's so giddy. She loves it here.
He's going to walk right up and he's going to go back to the backstage area.
She looks at Marcy and Angel like, I know people. I'm like so famous.
Angel just nods like, I can tell. That's good. So,
She's gonna look at Paris and be like, can we seat ourselves or?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry, hon.
You're free to walk around if you'd like. You can seat yourselves, really. I'll make sure to make a note of it.
Alrighty. Thanks so much, baby doll. And she blows him a kiss.
He gives her like a little shy wave. Okay, so there are a few places in the club that you can ask around. There is the front. You can talk to Paris. There is the VIP section, and it can be assumed that you're given clearance there because Paris did say, like, you're welcome. And there is the bar. So there are three places that y'all can either tackle together or split up and take on your own.
I mean, 3 places, 1 girl for each seems about right.
Sounds about right.
Hmm.
Can't wait
All
to see what
right.
happens when Marcy is left to her own devices in a fancy club.
Oh no.
Where are
So
we?
to reiterate, there is the front where you can talk to Paris. There is the VIP section, and there is the bar.
We could. What if we, instead of splitting up into 3, we split up 1 to the bar, 2 to VIP, and then we talk to Paris as we're leaving.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
As
Who's
long as we
going?
don't get into any fucking trouble on the way before we talk to Paris.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
think
sure,
Angel
okay.
and Marcy are gonna stay out of trouble.
Okay. Right. So who's splitting up where?
Hmm.
Marcy strikes me as a bar kind of gal, but I don't know.
Yeah, but I'm sure she's probably smart enough to not go for drinks while they're on a job.
Oh, I know. I just mean she'd be more comfortable there than like a VIP area.
Oh, yeah, pretty stuffy for her.
And Angel would be all over going to the VIP area, but she's also fine at a bar.
Meanwhile, Aiko's just like, I'll go wherever anyone wants me, so if Marcy needs someone or if Angel needs someone, I'll just go wherever. And if you don't need me, I'll be over here ordering food because, oh my god, this place has the best!
It does have good ass fucking food.
And Angel's like, well, why don't you and Marcy go to the bar? You can order some food there, and I'll go to the VIP section.
OMG. Marcy, we're gonna be like investigators together.
Sounds like fun.
She's like, yay! And yeah, she's ready to go.
Yeah.
What kind of food do they serve, by the by?
All of
It's
it.
like it's got like fancy gourmet shit, like small portions.
So the menu.
Yeah, but less you know whatting at the end.
Yeah. Awesome. She's probably gonna be like obsessed with this like little like seafood dish that they have or some shit. Or she's like obsessed with a sweet that they have if they have desserts.
Of course
For
they
her.
have dessert. Fuck, they probably have like a fucking like dessert bar.
Oh my god, no, they go over to the bar and Marcy's like, okay, so I'm not really good with alcohol, but they do have a dessert bar like over there. I could ask things there and you could ask things here. And it's very clear that she's trying to like do it as a ploy to go to the dessert bar.
Marcy like
I will.
rolls her eyes and ruffles her and is like, "Sure thing, cupcake." That's her nickname.
I will.
Cupcake.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I will say there will be nothing to. There will be. There probably won't be much to do by the dessert bar.
Aiko's being a bad little noodle. She wants desserts. She wants tiramisu. Right now!
It is an excuse to throw Marcy into shenanigans on her own.
Yeah, Aiko's like, I'll be like right back if there's no one there to talk to. I promise, I promise, I promise.
Okay, well, while Aiko is getting dessert, Angel, you are going over to the VIP section, right?
Yes. It's gonna make sure she's all dolled up and that everything looks good, and she's gonna head right on over.
Okay, well, most of the people in the VIP booth seem a little preoccupied because it's like a few people to each booth. But there is one man that you see sitting alone. He is a very thin, small man. He's dressed in all white except for a pink tie, and he doesn't really seem all that old, not at all. But he has white hair and slicked back. I'm sorry. He looks grumpy. He looks impatient. Like tapping his finger on the table, but he does not look busy.
Of course, Angel's gonna see this guy, this grumpy little man, this grumpy little skinny boy, and she's gonna head right on over to him.
He looks up and he sees her approach and he's like, "Oh, thank God. My glass has been empty for literally 15 minutes. This is unacceptable. Fill it." And
Angel,
he raises his stupid little glass.
Angel's going to laugh at him. Wait, can I be a little bratty or should I be nice?
Take the glass and spit in it.
That's actually what I was gonna do. But I don't know if I should be.
Do it! Do it! You can intimidate him into telling you what you want to know. Be mean!
Okay, then Angel's going to smile at him. She's gonna be like, "Sure thing, hun." She's gonna take his glass and she's gonna go and spit directly into it, and then she's gonna sit down across from him and go, "I'm not your fucking waitress here, okay? I came to talk to you."
His face. It is a shock that a face so pale can go so red so quickly, and his jaw just drops. He sputters. He's insulted. He's offended. He's like, "I've never." Oh, you're kidding. You're a Cole's little side piece.
And Angel laughs at that, and she's like, "Not anymore. I guess you haven't caught up on the news. He's kind of dead."
Yeah, I know. What, do you think I'm stupid?
Well, since you saw such a wonderfully beautiful woman walking at you and immediately insulted her and assumed she was here to, waitress all over you, yes. But I can forgive that if you drop the attitude.
What do you want?
I don't know. What do I want?
Well, we're here to ask about the guy who would come here with Jason, so that's probably a good starting point.
Right, sorry, my brain shut off.
You're so valid.
Well, then Angel's gonna lean a little bit forward and she's gonna make sure she's noticeable.
He leans a little bit back.
Oh, come on. She's got her tits popping a little bit and everything, just for him. She can be like, "Well, we can get past this and I'll order you a brand new drink. Anything you want on the house for me. If you'll tell me if you've seen Jason around here at all. Before he died."
You think I need your charity? I can get my own drinks.
"Oh, well then would you mind getting one for me?"
No? What are you, poor?
Quite the opposite.
Get your own drink.
I'm trying to be nice. Okay?
Try harder.
I'm sure that there are a lot of women that say that to you.
It takes him a minute for that to fucking register, and he just gets even redder. He is fucking infuriating. He is like rising to his feet. He's like, "I could get you kicked out of here right now. I am a paying customer. I will not be talked to like this."
Angel's just... Oh my god, Angel just waves at him and she's like, yeah, sure, but you don't let me buy you a drink. You sit here and you insult me.
You spit in my glass, and his
You-
voice cracks and everything.
Oh, Angel can't fucking hold back on this guy. She's just like, "Okay." And you immediately saw me walking at you and assumed What, I was gonna actually refill your drink? Like I said, I'm willing to buy you a new one, and we can let that be water under the bridge.
Whatever. So what? You wanna know that Cole was here? Yeah, he was. What
Man, we're
about it?
getting somewhere. I heard he used to meet here with some guy who nobody knows about, so we were wondering, well, I say we, but I'm here with two other people. They're just not with me at the moment. So I guess I was wondering if you had ever seen him here with somebody else.
He looks at Angel like she's fucking stupid. Like she's utterly brainless. It is such a disgustingly condescending look. He's like, yeah, he was always here with somebody. He's a fucking CEO.
Yeah, I know. He had his little side pieces. He had his little ass that he was hitting all the time. I get it. I know about those people. I'm talking about somebody who seemed a little bit more on the down low, who was like possibly doing, well, something a little on the shady side. You know what I mean? And I know, CEOs do all that kind of shady stuff all the time, but I'm talking little bit more so than usual.
I don't know. He did bring somebody to the golf course.
Golf course? He
Yeah,
actually took up
for
golfing.
fucking golf.
Oh my god. I can't believe he actually took up golfing. He said it would better his image a little bit, but I didn't think he would actually do it.
What's wrong with golfing? Are you sure you're supposed to be in here?
What? Do I not look like I was supposed to be? Oh, right, you thought I was a waitress. Sorry. Yes, I'm supposed to be in here.
Anyway, yeah, he brought someone to the golf course. Some fat guy dressed in rags.
In rags? You're kidding.
You know, like poor people clothes.
Did you see his face at all? Or like hair color, anything that we could go off of? Even if you didn't catch a name, a description is always good.
I think I wanted to look at that charity case. I mean, I don't know. I guess he was blonde.
Blonde, huh? That doesn't really help too much. But blonde, poor. You said he was fat. Okay. A little bit on the overweight side. That should help narrow it down. Did they say any names?
No, I didn't care. You think I you think I bother with knowing the help's names?
I think you should. Then I wouldn't have had to spit in your drink.
Look, if anyone knew who was in Cole's little entourage, it's the owner of this place, Gallagher. Talk to him.
He's busy at the moment. We were gonna talk to him, but he is a little preoccupied, and I saw this who I thought was a handsome little guy sitting over here, but maybe I was wrong.
Do you think I care if you think I'm handsome or not?
Oh, apparently not. Trying to suck the wrong dick, I guess, over here. Not your type.
Yeah.
Tits too big. Sorry.
Look, just that's all I know.
Ninja sighs, and she's like, well, okay. You Was there anybody else?
No. Didn't I just say that was all I know? Are you fucking brain dead?
No, but I'm beginning to think that you might be.
Whatever. Just tell that little blonde to get me another drink.
Sure, of course. Angel's gonna. Can I be a total bitch?
You can be a total bitch. Please be a total bitch.
Okay. Well, Angel's gonna get up and give him a little like wave, and she's gonna walk over directly to the bar. And do Marcy or I go have a drink at this point? Anything?
Aiko is at the dessert table.
That's fair.
Oh right, I'm muted. Hmm. Maybe Marcy could have ordered something? What do you need it for?
To be a bitch. It's okay. But if she has a drink, Angel's just gonna scoot up right next to her and be like, "Hi, honey, I will buy you a new one. I promise. I just need this for just 1 second." And she's gonna take it from her. She's gonna walk right back over to the VIP section and be like, "Here, see? Told you I was gonna buy you another drink." And then she pours it directly into his lap and walks away.
Yeah!
See, I was honestly thinking that she was going to take like the spit glass and put Marcy's drink in it and give it to him.
No.
That would have been good too, but nah.
She said she was gonna buy him another drink. She just didn't say how he was gonna get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's God, he shrieks and Angel can hear it over the Angel can hear it because she's next to him, but like over the music, no one else does. He's just like, "Oh my God!" He looks up at her. He's like, "You bitch!"
Angel's just like,
Voice cracks and everything.
Angel's just like, "I've been told." And then she just kind of sets the drink glass on the table and she's like, "Listen, next time you feel like compensating for something, next time you feel like being a fucking bitch to anybody and feeling like being a goddamn bastard, just remember you are not as high and mighty as you think you are. Okay?" And then she walks away.
That's Maverick, everybody. Give him a round of applause.
Boo!
He was a wonderful NPC.
Oh, your whole
That's his one redeeming feature.
his hair.
Yes, that's the only thing he's good for.
Okay, fair enough. Well, then Angel's gonna join Marcy back at the bar. She will be a woman of her word and order Marcy another drink and just say, "Sorry, had to go put a little tiny dick bitch in his place."
Is the VIP section visible from the bar?
Yes, but it is pretty distant. It is pretty distant, and there are like tables and whatnot in the way.
Yeah, but I feel like a guy standing up frantically screaming because he's trying to get booze off of his white suit would be a little.
Yeah, and he
Outrageous.
is wearing all white. That does set him apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like Marcy glances over at the angry screaming man and just nods and gives her a thumbs up.
And Angel just kind of pulls her hair. She's like, "You could have busted that little man in half.
I still
Maybe if he
can't.
comes over here pissing about it, I will ask you to do so, if you don't mind. I just don't feel like getting my nails dirty. I just got them done yesterday. I went to a salon after you guys left."
So
I
you
go-
get the salon treatment, huh? You're holding out on us.
I was gonna say Aiko comes back with a little plate of like various cute desserts. And it's just like, what'd I miss?
Was there anyone at the bar that Marcy ended up talking to?
Funny that you mentioned that. So, the three of you, I assume, talk for a little bit, and you get the feeling of being watched. And I want the three of you to roll for perceive.
Oh boy, okay.
Is it Tiny Dick Bitch again?
Roll for perceive. Okay. All three of you are rolling, by the way. Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Angel's looking. She is looking so much.
All right, great. So all three of you will notice that yes, you are indeed being watched. There is a woman across the bar. She is an older woman. She has very short black hair, very sharp features. And despite it being indoors, she is wearing a coat. And she looks a little underdressed for the club setting. And you notice a scar on her temple and a wedding ring around her neck on a necklace. She's not glaring at you, but the look she gives you is very cold.
They'd wear his wedding ring around his neck on a necklace.
Yes, actually.
Fascinating.
Aiko's gonna like mumble to the other girls like, that bitch is giving us the stink eye.
I noticed. Angel's gonna look at Marcy and be like, do you want to deal with her? I already dealt with one asshole today. I don't think I have it in me to deal with another. And Aiko has a full plate.
Yeah,
They-
sorry. And she takes a bite of her little tiramisu.
As they glance over at her, Marcy is like already glaring back at the woman who is looking at them.
And Angel's just like, oh, okay. I think she's got it taken care of.
Here, do you
Yeah.
want a
This
cream
woman-
puff?
Okay.
Offering to Angel.
Oh, I thought she was
Oh.
offering to Marcy.
Of course,
No.
Angel's going to take the goddamn creep off, and then she's gonna look at Marcy and be like, don't kill her, please.
Imagining Marcy taking the cream puff and just shoving it in her mouth as she walks over.
I will say that despite Marcy glaring back, this woman is not like backing down the slightest. Like she doesn't care that she's been noticed. She is still staring.
Staring openly, just okay.
Yes, she's rude as fuck. She is just like glaring at y'all.
That's her own damn fault.
Yep. Marcy's gonna get up and walk over. Can we help you? Or do you want a picture or something? Does our very presence in this club offend you? What's up?
She does not answer any of your questions. She does look down at her drink, and she takes a drink, and she asks, "What exactly are you hoping to find here, or accomplish?"
That's any business of yours.
No. So it's private then.
Not private, but depends on who's asking. Complete stranger glaring at us in a club.
Call me a mutual friend.
To have some idea of what we're doing here.
You seem to have a lot of faith in Spade.
Marcy, like,
How is he? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Marcy. What?
she says you seem to have a lot of faith, and Marcy like snorts and shrugs. Like, yeah, sure, let's call it that.
This woman chuckles, but it is not very humored in the slightest. And she asks, "Tell me, how is he these days?"
He's a mess.
Not surprising.
Yeah. Last I saw, he seemed pretty stressed. And even before that, I still kind of got the impression he was wound tight enough to snap pretty quick.
Same as always, then. Can't
You
say I'm
know it?
surprised. You could call me an old friend. No more, no less.
This old friend want with him in his investigation that you apparently know about.
Could you repeat that? The beginning of that got cut off.
Oh, sorry. I said, what does this old friend want with him in this apparent investigation? Damn it, now I'm losing my train of thought.
It's alright, I get what you're saying.
Basically, what do you want with him and the investigation?
I want to give you advice, and I want you to give him a message.
Alright. Shoot.
My advice, unwanted though it may be, is to be cautious and forget that we spoke. And to enjoy the show. As for my message, tell Spade that the Queen of Hearts says hello, and to think twice about what he's doing.
Alright. That's creepy as fuck. Will do. You gonna stop staring at us now, or?
Well, this is my cue to leave. And only seconds after she says that, the lights dim because the show has begun. And she does leave. She leaves the club altogether.
Marcy will head back over to the bar where the other two are. Then
So, what was Cruella DeVille's fucking damage?
wrong Disney movie. She calls herself the Queen of Hearts, apparently, and she has issues with Spade.
Oh my god. Oh my god,
Ooh.
he has drama? Ooh.
Queen of Hearts, Spade. Ooh. Sounds a little saucy.
I wonder if there's a clubs and a diamond.
Maybe.
Well, we're in a club.
I don't think Spade would get around that much.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be too
I don't
sure.
know, she
You've
kinda
seen his hips.
I don't know. He doesn't seem like the type to get out enough to get around.
so she kind of made like a veiled threat about being careful, so we might want to watch out for her. She didn't seem too happy about whatever it is that she thinks we're investigating.
Which she presumably would know about, so
Yeah,
she might be involved with the murder.
could be.
We're gonna have to ask Spade about that.
Yep. Marcy doesn't sound very happy about it. So the show was starting.
The show is starting, and it hosts actually a variety of talents. There is music, there is singing, there are dances, but for the final act itself, Horace P. Gallagher I might have fucked up what I just said. Okay, let me start over. For the finishing act, Horace P. Gallagher himself takes the stage, and it is, for lack of any better word, utterly raunchy. Clothes fly. This man gets as undressed as he possibly can without, like, actually showing his dick. In the middle of the routine, however, you notice that he looks very pointedly toward the bar, toward you three, and then he looks to the right, to the door that goes to the backstage area.
Ooh, we get to go backstage.
The show drags on, and once it is done, Horace steps off the stage and he goes through that very door. There is a bouncer in front of it.
Well, girlies, I guess we better go.
You guys saw that look. Mercy gets up and heads over to the backstage door.
So sultry. And she's also going to the door.
And Angel's gonna sigh and be like, it's too bad he's gay, and follow suit.
The bouncer looks at you three and he asks, "You the Three Musketeers?"
That's what he's calling us.
Apparently.
And without a further word, he opens up and he lets you in and he leads you to a door. One that has none other than Horace's name on it.
Aiko knocks very gently.
And you hear Horace from inside. He's like, "Oh, just a second, darling." And a moment later, he opens the door and he lets you in.
You killed it up there. Oh my god.
He puts a hand to his chest and he's like, "Oh, I'm very flattered, thank you." So he lets you in. And it is very obviously a dressing room. And he's all dressed up in a robe. He looks very comfy. He's let his hair down a little. And he's got a glass of wine. It's a room that is fitting for a model. On his desk is a stack of envelopes.
Got a lot of fan mail?
Oh, plenty. That and then some. I will say, most of them seem to be unopened. Most of them.
Is Marcy tall enough or close enough to the desk to surreptitiously, like, take a glance at the envelopes and see if there's anything of note on them?
I will have you roll for perceive.
Okay.
Damn.
Are you kidding me? I
There.
get 4 5s.
If
Mercy has
anybody else,
eyes.
if anybody else wants to give it a try, you can.
Aiko probably would since she brought them up.
Okay.
Angel's gonna sneak a peek. Yeah, she's sneaking a peek. She gets curious.
Okay. So, Angel. Oh wait, no, actually no. Oh, Dell, you got the 6. Okay, great. Aiko, you will notice that at the bottom of the pile, there is one letter that does seem to be ripped open. You can barely make out a few letters on it. But you can tell that the envelope does have a seal on it, like a stamped seal, and it is from Montgomery Cole Enterprises.
Aiko's gonna notice it while she's glancing at the fan mail and be like, Mr. Gallagher, did
Yes,
you receive
darling.
any mail from Mr. Cole before he died?
No, not to my knowledge. And he finally like looks towards where they had been looking, and he gives her a look, and it's not dangerous, it's not threatening, but he does raise an eyebrow, and he says, "It's rude to go poking around a man's dressing room, you know. Naughty."
Sorry, I just noticed it. We were kind of looking into some letters Mr. Cole sent out before he passed.
Is that so?
Yeah, something about. Well, he went behind his co CEO, now CEO's back to do it. Normally, he has O'Connor deal with those sorts of things, but he had these letters delivered through the secretary instead. didn't even tell Jared about it.
That's quite out of character for him, isn't it? I'm afraid I don't know anything.
Can she roll a connect to see if he's lying, or is it obvious?
She can roll. Or you can roll.
Bitch, that's 7. Okay.
He she can't really seem to tell if he's lying or not. He doesn't appear to be.
Can I
Oh,
can I roll a
yes.
manipulate to get him to tell me what's in the letter he did open?
Sure.
Fucking barely. God damn. All right, that worked though. She's gonna glance back at the mail and be like, Mr. Gallagher,
Yes, Dad.
you're owned under Montgomery Cole, right? Is the letter from them on the desk there just normal business then?
It's something of the sort, yes. Why, I don't think this is relevant. Why, it's probably some old bill that I forgot about.
If you're sure. It's really important to us to solve the murder for a lot of reasons. Part of which being each of us were actually suspects at one point.
Why are you?
According to Mr. Spade, at least. Don't know why
Ah.
any of us would be, but
Oh, I'm sure he had his reasons. He's a very clever man. Very good in bed.
Is that what you call it?
he does seem to have brains. And a heart. And, well, my more personal reason for wanting to solve this is poor Jared is so heartbroken. I feel like he deserves some closure, you know?
That he does. And he looks conflicted. I did receive a letter, but it wasn't before his death. It was after.
How long after?
Why? Only a day, I think, but the mail could have very well been running late.
No, I don't think that was it. The angel thinks about it for a minute. She's like, shit.
Is it safe to assume that she told the party about the Tom thing, what she learned from Tom?
Oh, she may not have because she hasn't had a chance to talk to them.
Oh, true. True. Go ahead. Go ahead and
Yeah.
reveal that to the party. Let's go.
Oh, yeah. And Angel's just like, well, Mr. Gallagher, was it, right? The secretary who works up at the front desk, I don't know if you know him, Tom, little guy.
Oh, Mr. Fuller. Oh, he's a good one.
Yeah, him. He is such a delight. Oh my god, I love him so much. Anyway, I'm getting off track. He told me that he was the one who delivered the letters, but he did notice that they were to be posted at a later date than when he sent them. So, shit.
Interesting. Did he say where any of the other letters were going?
No, he really didn't. He said they were just kind of going to, like, various places, businesses, you know. He said it didn't seem very interesting, but he may have also just not looked. You know, you don't always want to look at where mail is going.
But I mean, for Tom not to look. Oh, I know how he is. He's quite the gabber.
Well, I can always check in with him on that the next time I see him, or I could give him a call later and see if he knows anything. But if he does, he didn't tell it to me. He just told me that they were posted later than he sent them.
I see. Well, it's not so much the date of the letters that stands out to me. It's what was in it. That makes me so curious as to what was in the other ones.
Well, what was in it? Was it. If it wasn't a bill, obviously it wouldn't be that important. So, was it something you think could have to do with his murder?
I'm not sure. It was a notice that the Enterprise had relinquished its possession over the property of the club. That it was to be given to, well, one Mr. Horace P. Gallagher.
He was giving you back your club rights?
Well, I always had the rights to the club, just not the property it's on.
And you didn't pay out of like pocket for this or like get down and suck his dick for this, did you?
I'd never. Mr.
I'm
Cole was. God, he was a monster.
You don't have to tell me twice. Trust me, I know. But
You don't know the
I'm
half of it.
I think I do. Well, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I have a history with him, so
And I
but it
have
was
a
just
history with those that know him.
what?
I'm sorry, just never mind.
No, Brad, you cut out.
Oh fuck,
Yeah,
did I? My bad.
Yeah.
Shit. Horace said that he has a history of those that knew him.
And it was just like, oh, those who knew him, huh? There were a lot of people who knew him. And she pauses and she thinks about what asshole told her. She's like, did you know any of Jason's old friends? I mean, I knew a few of them, but not all of them.
I knew of them, but I only really knew some of them.
Did you
One.
know anything about a blonde, overweight, kind of poor-looking man who apparently went golfing with him?
Horace's head like snaps up at that. He's like, "Oh no, I can't. I can't talk about him. Not so soon."
So you did know him.
That I did.
Why can't you talk about him?
It's just Cole was. I told you he was a monster. The damage that a man could do to another man. It's. But to him, it was. God, it was. I do
You're
believe there is evil among men. He's getting very visibly choked up.
Can Angel, like, take a step up to him to, like, try and comfort him a little bit?
Yes, she can. Anybody can.
Okay, then she's gonna do that. And she's gonna be like, okay, all right.
Oh,
I'm sorry
I
for
will say,
pushing.
Del, were you going to say something?
Yes, Aiko was gonna approach and be like, I'm so sorry, Mr. Gallagher. You're using was a lot. Did something happen to him? This man?
Hearts, people, they can be driven to do things. He was so hurt. I can't blame him, not even now. I'm sorry. Spade can give you all the details. He's the one that gave me the hard news after all.
Well, what's his name? We're gonna need his name. I won't push you to talk about it if it's too upsetting for you, but if you're gonna ask Spade about it, we have to know a name.
And Horace struggles. It's as if it pains him so deeply to even say this man's name. It was Roberts. Joey Roberts.
Okay. Well, we do really appreciate everything that you're telling us. Congrats on having the property to your club. I'm sorry.
No, you're right, darling. It's God. The thing that I've wanted for so long, the one thing that I felt, one thing I felt I truly owned, to have it really be mine after all this time, and now it just feels, it feels empty. I, God, I'd give it all up just to see him again. I'm sorry. God.
You're okay, Mr. Gallagher. Come here. She gives him a hug.
He hugs her back very, very tightly, and this man, he's as calm and collected and suave as he was on stage and in the club. It's like this has been his first opportunity to just break down and just cry.
Angel's gonna give him a minute with the hug with Aiko before she speaks up again. She's like, well, I don't want to push, especially since this has been so upsetting to you, and I'm really sorry. But is there anything else that has happened that's been out of the usual that you think we might need to know about? We'll ask Spade all about this guy. You don't have to worry about him or anything.
No, I think that's all I really know. I'm sorry I couldn't help more. If
You have
there's
helped.
anything,
No. You've helped so much. This is more than we had before. This is probably exactly the lead we needed.
oh, is it? I'm so glad I just thank you.
Of
Thank you.
course. Of course. Thank you for telling us everything.
Yes, tell me, is there anything else I can do? Anything at all?
Well, Angel's gonna do what Angel does best. And she's gonna grab a piece of paper off of his desk and a pen and write her number on it. She doesn't care what the fuck the piece of paper is. Hopefully it's blank. She's gonna be like, if there's anything you need or remember, give me a call and I'll let everybody else know. Or we can have a little meetup all together. If you really knew Spade, I'm sure he would be happy to see an old friend again if you guys were friends. If not, then you could just meet up with us.
Thank you.
And I could always use another girly to, have a nice lunch out with, or someone to gossip with. I actually have a date lined up with Jared.
And he looks up at that and he's like, "You have a date with little Mr. O'Connor? Why, how on earth did you spend that?"
Oh, I got to talk to him. I've
She popped
wanted
her
to for
tits
so
out.
long. I did not pop my tits out. A lot.
You
Just a
did.
little. A little,
You
a
did a
little, a
little
little, a
bit.
little, a
It's
little.
okay. It's okay. You should have seen my tits whenever I met Jason.
Yeah. Listen, sometimes you see a guy and you're like, well, shit, I gotta use my assets.
Exactly.
Well, nobody would know better than I. If it works, it works. He always did strike me as the type.
Oh, what, a boot man? Yes!
Absolutely.
She's so hyped to hear it. She's just like, yes!
Marcy rolling her eyes in the background like, I will never understand you people.
And Angel just kind of looks at Horace and she's like, well, again, if you think of anything, or if you want a girls' night out, you'll have to show me how you do your makeup sometime because it's goddamn gorgeous, by the way. Even running down your face.
Yes, I can't imagine it's too gorgeous right now. And he's
Oh, honey, it's a
smiling.
whole aesthetic.
He's still crying a little, but he's smiling. He's laughing.
By the way,
He
how
seems
does
to be in
someone get a
better
job
spirits.
here? Not that I really need a job at the moment, but this place looks like a lot of fun.
Oh, it's very fun. Well, I suppose you would. Let's see. You would have to call the front and schedule an interview. And if
So
you really get my attention, why, with me, of course.
drop off my number with the little skinny blonde at the front.
Yes.
All right.
Paris! Paris, my friend Paris.
I'll try not to use him being your friend to my advantage. I'm
I
gonna
mean,
use all of my assets.
I'm pretty sure he's gay.
Yes. Paris is very gay.
No, yeah,
Aiko.
Aiko says, like, I'm pretty sure he's gay.
Every man seems to be right now.
Oh, I know, you probably had, like, a big crush on Mr. Gallagher the second you saw him.
Who wouldn't?
I mean, true. True, girly, true.
You wouldn't be the first, dear, or the last.
I only hope that one day I can strike that type of attention into people.
Oh, you're telling me you don't? Why, darling, that's practically a crime.
Well, if I do, nobody tells me.
I think you're
You should
very
have
sexy and beautiful.
You should have men lining up the block just to fall to you.
And Angel's just kind of blushing, giggling a little bit. And she's like, oh, by the way, since you are the owner here, I do have to make a complaint about one of your customers.
Oh, no, cool.
So I didn't really catch his name because, he was kind of a little bit of an asshole to me. He thought I was a waitress, so I spilled a drink in his lap, and he called me every name under the sun. He was dressed in all white, really, really skinny, probably compensating for having a small dick.
Oh, that disgusting little twink.
Oh! Oh, drama?
Oh yeah, Aiko, you missed it. Oh my god, I'll catch you up on the details whenever we're driving back to the place. You'll love this. It's
Oh
a
my
good thing neither
God.
you or Marcy were doing it. I feel like he would be stabbed or gutted on the floor.
Oh no, I wouldn't hurt him, like, physically.
No, I think
I
you
would
would
just
have.
render him fucking paralyzed on the floor from emotional damage.
I'm not so good at that, but I was so good at staining his ever so expensive suit.
I mean, we could always drop by and see him on the way out if he's still here. I could give him some words.
No, it'll be fine. If he has anything to say, I'm just gonna take my earrings out and give him a really good one. Trust me, I do know how to manage my own. We should do it. Oh, but I did ask Marcy to already take care of him, though. I think that she would do a much better job. No offense, Psycho.
No, but wait, what if we did a 1-2 punch where I emotionally devastate him and then he gets his little tiny dick kicked in?
You can do
Girls,
that.
girls, excuse me.
How dare this?
Why, I am shocked. I'm shocked that
know.
you're even talking about the prospect of violence in my club in front of the owner of all people. If you want to kick
Angel,
his skinny little dick in, do it out back. Don't
if I
get
could,
blood on my floors.
if I
Oh,
could get him
absolutely, of
out
course.
back, I would love to.
Ugh,
Maybe
Absolutely,
you should.
Mr. Gallagher.
Maybe if you would be so kind as to kick him out for being a little rude to the guests.
oh, gladly. Believe me, Mr. Vickert is only here because of his father's money. I'm
Oh,
looking for an
Daddy's
excuse.
money?
Oh, even
Oh,
more
he's not
material?
even a. He's not even. He was making fun of me for being poor. He's not even self-made rich. Oh my god! What a fucking sleazebag!
Oh,
Isn't she?
more material. Oh my god, I can't wait to emotionally devastate this man until he's crying and sobbing and shitting on the floor.
And
Let's
Angel looks over at
go!
Marcy and she's like, "I'm hoping you'll not hold back."
Just no bodily fluids on the club floors, please, darlings.
Of course.
I promise to you, he will not piss, shit, spit, or have any blood on the floors of your club.
Thank you,
I
darlings.
can't promise outside.
Well, outside you can just hose it off.
Yeah.
Oh, outside, you can kill him if you want.
And he's just like, no. We've already been suspected of enough murder. I think just kicking his ribs in a little bit will get a point across.
So he's like a real bad actor, if that's how you're talking about him. Do you have other horror stories about him?
Plenty. But I do have to get ready for my next routine.
And
Oh,
Angel's
of
just like,
course.
if you ever want to talk about it, you have my number. I so love gossip, and we can talk about shitty men all the time. Would love to do that with you.
I mean, goodness, all three of you can have my numbers if you'd like.
Oh my
I
gosh,
could-
Mr. Gallagher! Ah, she's so happy.
He he stands up and he goes to like a little desk. He pulls out. It's like a notepad, but it's like one of those like little fancy ones. You know, like it's got like little designs in the corner. Peels it off, gets a little pen, gets his number. You're free to call anytime.
Yay!
Any
She's so happy. She has Mr. Gallagher's number. She's
I
like,
know
"Oh,
he's
gee."
I know he's gay, but can Angel do something that's a little like funny, flirty, but like just for funsies, not to actually flirt with him?
Go for it.
As soon as she gets his number, then she's gonna very gently take his hand and like kiss the back of his hand a little bit and be like, "Thank you so much."
Anytime. I'm glad I could help, even if it was only a little. You'll tell me what you find, won't you?
We will, and thank you again so much for all of your help. And we'll get the information out of Spade, and I am so sorry for bringing out bad memories. But we'll make it up by beating up your really bad customer, okay? Of course, anytime.
Bye, Mr. Gallagher. Next time I see you here, I'll probably bring Jared.
Oh, wasn't that be a treat? I'll get you the best table, I promise.
Oh, thank you. I'm so excited.
As they're heading,
You'll be safe, won't you, dears?
Aw, thank you, Mr. Gallagher.
as they're heading out, Marcy kind of hangs back because she has been wanting to ask this. Say, Mr. Gallagher, Is your club ever looking for new bouncers?
Why, yes, actually. We do have an opening, too.
Hmm. Would it, gosh, I don't even know how to navigate job getting in my own life. How am I supposed to do this for Marcy? uh,
You know what? She doesn't have to. Horace like gives her like an up and down. He's like, "Are you interested?"
uh, yeah. Do you think maybe I could come by and ask about the position sometime soon?
What, big strapping guy like yourself? I could hire you on the spot.
She's like, hmm. Damn it.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
yeah. You can start with Mr. Vickard. Just take out the trash, will you?
She grins at that and settles at ease a little bit because it's clear she was a little uncertain about asking. But with that, she's like, "Yes, sir," and heads out to follow the other two.
Wait, no! God damn it.
Oh no, what?
You okay? Oh no! Muted! Oh no!
Cat shenanigans, I take it. Yep.
Oh fuck!
Cat
The
moment.
girls,
Cat interruption.
The girls are fighting.
We love cat moment.
Oh
my god!
Yeah, real cat fights are fucking ugly.
Oh
My
yeah.
god.
No, it was mostly just Freya was sitting on my bed. Kali walked in and Freya went, "Oh!" and charged her, and it just caught me off guard.
Oh my
I'm
god.
fucking
My-
fight with this bitch.
My brain went from "Oh, Kali" to "No!" I'm so sorry.
No, you are so fine.
Very funny.
Freya, you fucking son of a bitch!
Okay,
Time to
so
go beat up Tiny Dick.
Mr. Tiny Dick is he's still in the VIP section, and it seems that he has been given like a handkerchief to lay over his lap for the time being, and he does have a new drink. And he's still stewing, he's still pissed, still got his arms crossed, looks like a bitch.
So Aiko, can I say Aiko is like eavesdropping a little? She's a little snoopy
Eavesdropping on who?
on Marcy and Horace.
Oh yeah.
She's like, "So, you gonna be a bouncer?"
Yeah.
Let's get you that job then. Where's Mr. Vickard?
And Angel's gonna be like, "Follow me, girls." And lead him over to the VIP section.
The
She's
bad
gonna-
bitches walking up.
She's gonna
Bitches,
point him out.
assemble!
She's gonna keep her distance so he doesn't see it coming, but she's gonna point him out. She'll be like, "Marcy, I think Aiko and I will wait outside for you. As much as I would love to see this,
Mhm.
Don't you also talk to Bear?
I don't want him to know it's coming."
No, Aiko wants to talk to him first.
Oh, well then Angel will wait outside for them, and Angel's just like, "I don't want him to know it's coming. I'll see
Yeah.
you ladies outside."
Alright.
Gee. So,
So-
you can hang behind me, Marcy?
Yeah, you wanna soften him up, don't drag him out.
I want to tear him down to a little stump.
Sweet.
So
Let's go.
she's gonna walk over very casually and just be like, "Hello."
Marcy's being incredibly menacing behind you, just standing
Oh
there.
god. He's going to look up at Aiko, and he's like, I didn't order you.
Oh, you silly little man. I'm not here for you. I don't work here. As much as it would have been a privilege to work here, I'd never serve your ass even if I did.
Excuse me?
You fucking heard me. You have ears, right? They're right there on your stupid little pale face.
He's God, he's shocked. He's offended. He's insulted. He is stunned into silence. Utter silence. He is sitting there and he is just taking this.
Oh, cat got your tongue? Good. So listen here, Needle Dick. And she puts her little hand on the table. I heard that you gave some disrespect to a dear friend of mine, and that you, on the regular, are a problem patron of this establishment, which doesn't surprise me. You are clearly too busy getting off on having your daddy's money to really realize that you have to be a person and not a fucking gilded little piece of trash. So, here's how this is going to work. You're going to listen to me tear your ass to shreds, tear it asunder as you deserve, because you're a pathetic, skinny little bitch who probably likes taking it in the ass and is too pathetic to admit it. And then you're gonna get kicked out.
He is rising to his feet, like slams his hands on the table. He's like, I don't have to listen to any of this. And he's going to try to just like brush past her.
She grabs him by the back of his stupid, expensive suit.
Yeah, she was gonna look at Marcy like, go ahead.
Oh. Yeah, Marcy just, like, puts a hand out and just grabs the back of his suit and bodily lifts him up.
He is extremely easy to lift, and he is immediately like scrambling, kicking, like let me go, you! He's squealing, literally squealing like a fucking pig.
Where? You got addicted to being an asshole? You got addicted to being an asshole? Shut the fuck up. Stop squealing. You're gonna make this experience harder for everyone around you, you pathetic little pig.
Yeah.
You gonna squeal like a pig? I should gut you like one, but you're lucky I won't.
Yeah, come on, tiny dick. Let's take this scene outside. And she just starts dragging him.
He, as red as his face was, it goes completely pale again. He's like, outside?
Yeah, you're getting thrown out. What the fuck did you think this was? But there's like a very mean grin on her face as she says it.
This man feels like he is about to die.
Good.
He literally just starts. He starts pleading for his fucking life. He's like, no, wait, please, I'm sorry.
Wait, he adjusts her grip so that instead of holding him by the back of the collar, she just puts one of her hands over his mouth and holds him by the head.
Oh my god. I will say the other patrons see this happening, and some of them look appalled, and some of them look like this has been something that they have been waiting for so long. Like, this is just desserts and then some.
Some of the patrons wishing they were the ones doing.
Oh yeah.
Like, laughs. Wow, so no manners and no dignity.
Yep,
Not
that doesn't
surprised.
surprise me. She's gonna, while they're walking by, look at the appalled patrons and be like, nothing to see here, just an unruly patron being kicked out. Just the work of a bouncer, nothing to worry about.
Yeah. So they take him outside.
Is Echo still going to talk to Paris? Paris is still at the front.
Yeah, she's gonna stop by where Paris is while they're walking past and be like, hi, Paris.
Oh, Echo, hi. Mr. Gallagher actually just gave me a call.
Yep.
Hang on. I forgot the Paris voice. Well, at first he's going to like look at where Mr. Vickard is getting dragged out, and he's like, "Oh, okay. Well, like he's not surprised. Mr. Gallagher asked me to give you these, all three of you, and in his hand he has three very, very nice looking VIP passes."
Oh my gosh! And she's going to very gingerly take them so that she can distribute them. And she's gonna look at Paris and be like, oh, isn't Mr. Gallagher the best?
Yeah. But if you show these at the door, you can be let right in. No questions asked. You won't even need a reservation.
Awesome. Oh my gosh. This is so great. All right. Are you doing okay, Paris?
Oh, yeah. Thanks. I'm just worried
Worried?
about Mr. Gallagher.
Yeah, he seemed real upset about something. We're gonna get more details in a bit, but as long as you're there for him and we're all here for him, I'm sure he'll get better in no time. You know?
Yeah, I hope so. I've just never seen him like this.
Yeah. Well, we can do what we can, you know?
Thank you.
Of course. I'll hopefully be seeing you soon. I might want to bring Jared here on a date.
Oh, I'm so glad. I hope it goes really well. Me and Mr. Gallagher, we'll make sure of it.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And she's, she gives him like a quick little hug.
He hugs her back. Like, that's his bestie.
Yeah. All right, girly. I will text you later when you're off work, and I'll see you around.
Okay, be safe. Please.
Of course. I always am.
Bye.
Bye. And she's gonna wave and go out to see how Angel and Marcy have been handling Maverick over here.
I'm imagining Marcy probably walked out while she was chatting with Paris,
Yeah.
as opposed to standing there holding the white boy struggling while she's having her little chat, which would be funny. But yeah, she probably went outside while Aiko and Paris were chatting, and just she finds Angel where Angel is waiting, and just fucking yeets this man against the wall.
Well, Angel doesn't like to immediately get physical. She probably is cussing him out.
He was probably like initially like oh, my suit, and then he just starts begging for his life. Really,
Can I
he's
roll
pathetic.
to see how hard he hits the wall?
You know, actually, I was about to suggest rolling to see how hard you beat him up.
Oh my god, I want to do that.
Marcy is going to kick him in the dick so hard.
Roll for let's see. Yeah, roll for strength for how hard you kick him in the dick. And I will give. I'm not sure whether to give you an advantage because he's a pussy
You
or
don't
a
need to.
disadvantage because of a small target.
You don't need to. She just got Marcy just got the biggest success anyone has gotten in the game so far.
This man, oh god, he is no, hang on. This man, he doesn't even scream. His face goes white as a sheet or whiter, and he collapses and passes out. He needs medical attention. He's not having kids ever. He needs an ambulance.
Dick.
Yeah, he's passed out. He collapsed from the pain. He is unconscious.
Aiko comes out and sees it and is just like, oh my god. You killed him. Yay!
Marcy's laughing
Aiko!
off when she sees that he just passed the fuck out.
I think Angel would be losing her fucking marbles laughing as well. Can I pick his pockets? No, that's too mean. No, can I
No,
pick his
no,
pockets?
you know what Aiko's gonna do?
What's Aiko gonna do?
Aiko's gonna pull out her phone and take pictures of his passed out fucking stained suit ass. And she's gonna start texting it to friends like, OMG, look at this stupid little daddy's money boy that got kicked out of got kicked out of Sequin for being a bitch.
Also, I will say that those bouncers that were outside Sequin are still there, and they did see what happened. They are turning a blind eye. They
Yeah!
don't care. They cannot
So
see.
can I pick his pocket? I want to pick his pocket.
Yes, you can.
Okay. But then Angel's gonna do that. He's unconscious. It's not like I need to roll for stealth or anything. She's gonna go
Yeah,
digging
no.
in every single one of his pockets to pull out whatever the fuck he has. Besides, he might have some information on him. Or not.
Well, you do find his wallet, and there isn't any cash in there, but there are a lot of credit cards, and a lot of them are not in his name. They do say Vickard on them, though.
Oh my god. He's just carrying around daddy's credit cards.
He's carrying around Daddy's credit cards, and he does have a phone.
Ooh, I want to take his phone. I'm not too worried about the credit cards. Angel's like, I don't need to get in trouble for credit card fraud, but the phone, that would.
Do you want to see what is in the phone?
Oh, absolutely. I want to know.
Hey, okay, so Aiko, do you remember making a comment about how, like, he probably likes it up the ass?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah, there's probably a few things on there that's like, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Angel just immediately goes, Aiko, what's your phone number? I gotta text these to you.
Okay, well, no, I mean, that would probably, like, fall under something really bad, so let's not do that.
Damn.
god. That's a little.
Well, then
I thought you were implying that he just had gay porn on his phone.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were doing.
That too. If you want to send like the gay porn over, yeah, but like there are some things in there that like you
Of him.
No,
probably.
I wasn't being like, oh my god, we should take his sex stuff. No, I was more being like, oh my god, we should take the fact that he has like
Gay porn.
gay porn on his phone.
Take a screen cap. Take a screen cap of proof that he has gay porn on his phone.
Angel's
Yeah,
having
that.
Aiko take pictures of it.
It's like, oh my
She's like,
god.
we'll respect the fact that he has lost his anal virginity at least, but
What's the so are we in like a little back alley doing this shit?
Oh no, y'all are straight up like in the front of Sequin, like where the bouncers are. They just don't give a fuck.
Ah. Okay.
I can't believe I was right that he's really, really into taking it up the ass and just can't handle the fact that he's gay. Oh my god, he's closeted. No wonder he's acting out so much. I mean, there's obviously other reasons. He's a pathetic little rich bitch, but it is funny. I love when
course he is
closeted
gay.
men are like too insecure to be decent people. It's funny.
of course he had to be gay. I walk over to him dressed up like this. I got my tits popped out a little bit, and he immediately starts making fun of me. Red flags all over the place.
Yeah.
And also the gay one in the background. Anyway.
Do you
I
know what
think
he fucking
then-
said to me when I walked up to him?
Oh, probably something stupid, I'm assuming.
I didn't order you.
Oh. Yeah, you know what?
You think he'd
I'm-
die if I kicked him again?
Okay. I told Mr. Gallagher we weren't gonna kill him because we don't want to be under for any more murder charges. But she does take his phone and like chucks it as far as she can, and she's like, there. Now he'll have to beg somebody to call, an ambulance or whatever. And we could probably get going back to Mr. Spade. I'm dying to know about this Roberts fella because, well, it was so
Yeah.
upsetting to Mr. Gallagher, but I'm dying to know who he is. I feel like I've heard the name before, but I've heard a lot of names before a lot of times, so it might have just been nothing important.
We'll find out.
Hmm.
Presumably next time, because this has gone longer than you expected it would.
Damn.
Wait,
All right, that's fair, I guess.
did you want to keep going?
No, but if you want to keep going, I
No?
want to. I want to stay on Mickey's Wild Ride.
We're not cutting you off. We're giving you a chance to end it if you want to.
Yeah.
I do. At least for y'all. Yes, I want to keep going at least until like y'all go back to Spade and then out again.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
You want us to make the report.
Yes.
The little end of session report. Alright.
Well, then, as soon as they're done leaving behind Tiny Dick, Angel's of
And
course
this-
going to get into her car, and she's just gonna drive off. Everybody came on their own, and she is needing alone time after being made fun of.
Oh, y'all aren't going to Spades right away?
Oh no, she's going to Spades. She just doesn't want to
Oh,
be in a
okay.
car with anybody right now. She's
Oh,
just
right,
a little
right.
sensitive.
Okay, I got it.
She's just like, I'll meet you guys there in a minute. She just needs a little bit of alone time because she doesn't get like made fun of very often. So it like she puts up the tough girl act, but it does affect her, you know?
Aw.
No, girl, don't take it personally. Maverick's just a fucking dick.
Oh no, she knows that, but she just needs a
wait,
minute.
wait,
She
wait.
just needs she
Give
just
her a
needs a
minute.
cigarette so she doesn't walk into Spade's office being like, "I'm gonna murder a man." If you, she doesn't need to go from seeing one pathetic skinny twink to seeing a skinny little man. she
Okay,
just needs a
so
cigarette and she doesn't want to smoke around the others. Give her a minute.
I will say this is like a little. This is a scene that y'all don't see, but I imagine that those bouncers, like, they look at Maverick and they're like, "Should we call somebody?" And the other one's just like, "Nah."
Perfect.
That's all.
Love that.
Maverick just lies there for a while.
Dead on the fucking floor.
All right, so y'all are going back to Spades Investigations.
Woohoo.
So y'all get back there, and Spade is opening up some windows, just letting some air in. He notices y'all come in. It's like, oh, you're back. Actually, later than I expected. There wasn't any trouble, was there?
Oh, no, no trouble. Well, no bad trouble?
Illegal
She-
trouble.
Yeah. We're all good. We got things. Oh,
There was
Marcy.
a creepy lady who seemed to know you.
yeah, I was gonna ask.
Called herself. No, it was something stupid. Alice in Wonderland bullshit.
Queen of Hearts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Liam goes utterly pale. Repeat that.
Queen of Hearts. She seemed pretty unhappy with our work on the case, however she knew about it. Said
What did she
Yeah.
say exactly? God damn it! Hang on, I'm still using the fucking horse accent. What did she say exactly? As much detail as possible.
that she said that we should be careful with our investigation and to give you her regards.
She said something
That's-
specific.
Didn't she? Wasn't it just be careful where you're poking around?
She said for Liam to think twice about what he's doing.
Oh, think twice. Okay. Yeah. And she said she wants you to think twice. I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
It means nothing that you should be concerned about.
You know her?
That's unimportant. What did you find from Mr. Gallagher?
We got a name.
A name. And he's looking at her like very expectantly, like, yeah, name.
Joey
Uh,
Roberts.
Joey Roberts. Yeah.
Liam pauses. Oh, Roberts. That man is dead.
He's what?
Oh,
He's dead.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I mean, Mr. Gallagher kept saying was and was so heartbroken talking about him. I knew he was dead, but he's still somehow involved in this. I know it.
Well, leave that to me. Your concern is who killed Mr. Cole. Just put it out of your mind. Mr. Gallagher is grieving. That's all.
That's why he told us to ask you for details.
Did he?
Yeah. And if this is a lead as to who could have killed him, then we're gonna need some answers.
Liam sighs and he does not look happy. Roberts, you could say he was a friend that is no longer around. There isn't much else to say.
Well,
How
we
did he
should-
die?
Good question.
It was suicide.
Huh.
Happy?
No.
No, I'm
Was
not.
this like a recent thing, or
It happened very shortly after he left my care.
hmm.
Left your care?
Yeah, we don't know when that is.
Is it really so important?
Well,
He's dead.
Well, you sure seem to know Jason.
Jason was. Uh, he was an obsessive madman. And Joey just so happened to be the target of his twisted affections. I
Sounds
can
like
assure
something
you.
that would be kind of important for us to know.
Ugh. Believe me, trust me, it's not related.
Did he kill himself before or after Jason died?
Oh, the dates are all muddled up. Look, I don't know when. I found the body.
Mr. Gallagher mentioned you broke the news. I'm sorry.
Not sorry enough to not try.
Well, we have reason to believe this could be involved. You can't
And I
ask us
had-
to help you and then get mad when we want some answers to something that could get us what you wanted to begin with. Yes, this is hard to talk about, and I'm sorry, but you don't have to be upset with us for wanting some clarity.
Yeah, you don't get to put us on a case and then pick and choose what evidence related to that case we get to know about.
I apologize. It's been difficult.
I figured. I'm sorry.
No, the fault is mine. I lashed out. Was there anything else that you found?
Most of our leads were pointing us towards Mr. Roberts being somehow related.
Didn't Horace have some letters from Longer
Oh, that's
nights and
right.
longer
We
days.
found out where one of the letters went.
To the club, I assume.
Yeah, Mr. Gallagher. He owns the property now. Jason relinquished it.
He relinquished. No, that can't,
He
that
did.
can't be.
You know, the more of this that I'm thinking about it, the more it feels like Jason knew he was gonna die.
I'm
Can I speak up?
Yeah.
sorry.
It's
Yes.
okay. Angel's gonna hear that she thinks that Jason thinks he's gonna die, and she's gonna be like, maybe. Or maybe Jason didn't send the letters. Well,
Then it's just a matter of finding out who, because for for Cole to give up anything, even in death,
no, trust me, I know it's hard for him, but starting to wonder if maybe he didn't do a lot of this stuff. This doesn't all make a lot of sense for Jason. If he knew he was gonna die, he would have he would have hired somebody to kill him, or he would have killed himself. But he's too classy to kill himself.
was too proud.
Proud as
What?
well.
Maybe is it? Maybe you didn't know Jason as well as you think you did. I mean, no one knew about this Roberts guy.
Jason had his secrets. I have mine. I'm sure you have yours.
Yeah.
I knew Roberts.
I knew
But
him well enough. I spent enough time around his office. Okay. I hung out with his friends, except for this Roberts guy. Okay. I know him well enough, or well, I knew him well enough. Obviously, things have changed, but from what I remember, and from what everybody else keeps saying, he didn't change that much. Sounds like maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
yes, go ahead.
You sure you don't remember which happened first? The suicide or Jason's death?
It's equally likely of before or after.
Like around the same time is what you're saying.
I'm even inclined to say before, seeing as the condition that the body was in. It couldn't have been Roberts. No.
Then maybe Mr. Roberts' suicide triggered something? It could have
Suppose
been
that
the spark.
He was connected.
very well may have been. I have an inkling that some of the answers may be found within his office, or there is the matter of the crime scene. It still needs to be investigated, and it's still closed off for now. It's really the same as it's been left since.
I think we should do that next. By the time we're done with that, uh, Jared will have reached his time limit for, being ready to let us in.
I concur. Seems we know what our next steps are.
Sorry for bringing up bad memories.
It's quite a he and I were close, is all. Very close. Well then, that's that for now.
Guess we'll see you soon. Maybe tomorrow.
Yes. Tomorrow.
Mm.
It feels too, like, the mood is too sad to bring up that, because that would be more fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next time.
Next time.
Is that the end for now?
That is the end for now.